Well, first of all, there's lessons to be learned from everything. When you win, there's lessons. When you lose, there's lessons. And so I'm sure they'll look and see who turned out and what messages were effective and which ones weren't. And that'll be something the party can move going forward. It's an off-year special election. The turnout matrix is far different than a presidential, and it'll be different than what comes out in November. So you can take nothing for granted, of course, and Republicans do have historical headwinds. I still think they are in position to make an argument that their economic theories are better than the Democrats' theories. And Democrats, after all, took prices to the moon, and now they want to forget the last 4 years and pretend like this just started 10 months ago. I think most voters know that's patently ridiculous. I do have a slight disagreement with David. I do think we'll hear from her again. I think she'll run again, and I think she and her brand of politics are the median Democrat. This is the basic Democrat you're going to get in most races around the country. This person running on defund the police, radical progressive positions, whether you're in Nashville or Manhattan or Florida or California, wherever you happen to be, this is what the Democratic base wants. The most cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs person they can find, and they're going to look at these results and say, hey, this is how we got so close, so let's replicate it around the country. I think we'll hear from her and her kind for the next year. I don't think it'll be good for Democrats.
But can I ask you on that? Because you said that she ran on defund the police. There were her past comments on that, but she said that that was basically when she was a private citizen, before she was representing the state legislature. I mean, that wasn't like a core tenet of her campaign. She talked about affordability. So I think my question is do you really think that's what every Democrat looks like? I mean, I don't think that was the main, that was something that a criticism of hers, obviously, in past comments, but that wasn't the, tenet of her campaign or anything.
She got asked about it repeatedly and refused to back away from it. And look, I'm just telling you, this is what Democrats believe, and this is what their base wants. It's why she wouldn't go back on it. I was just a private citizen. Oh, my gosh, we've never held what you said as a private citizen against you in a political campaign. For goodness sakes, what a ridiculous way to just maintain a position that nobody likes. This is the median Democrat position. She is the median Democrat candidate, and that's what their base wants. So that's what we're in for, and Republicans need to draw bright lines on this stuff in every race in the country.
Yeah, we'll see what the takeaways are. Scott Jennings, David Urban, Alencia, and David Chong.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. When you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Hey, we ain't gonna spend too much time on the film. I just had to bring a little update for y'all, man. Y'all know I got to keep y'all informed, and I know some of y'all already know about this, but Rick got to put a little twist to it, have a little fun with it, crack a little couple of jokes, But this that heifer right here that was that just lost. This that heifer right here. They walked out, didn't they? They walked this heifer out, didn't they? Look. Look how they dragged out. They dragged this heifer out. Pick up your Chick-fil-A. Look, screaming and hollering like a little kid. You Democrats and liberals ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Sorry, that was completely unnecessary.
That was completely unnecessary. And I dragged that heifer to the front door. They should have dragged that heifer to the front door outside of the Capitol. Pick up your Chick-fil-A. Y'all left your Chick-fil-A on the floor right there. Pick up that spicy chicken sandwich with no pickle. Them Democrats and liberals, they take the pickles off sometimes. I know some of them patriots, some of y'all take the pickles off. Yeah, get that chicken sandwich combo with no pickle. I know y'all get that spicy deluxe meal with them waffle fries and that what y'all be getting? Y'all be getting that Polynesian sauce and that sweet and sour. What they call that mess, man? I ain't had Chick-fil-A in so long living out here in the country. We eat everything at the house. I honestly miss being in the city. They say, Rick, sir, that food ain't good for you. I know, family, I know. Yeah, ain't nothing good for us, really. Hell, ain't nothing good for us. Yeah, they say we all taking years off our life every single day. Even if you drink a water that's in a plastic bottle now. They say the plastic bottles are not good for you now. Damn. They say if you put something in the microwave, you're infertile now. You took a couple of days off your life. They say if you eat a hot dog, You know, you take 3 days off your life. I said, damn. We just can't do nothing in this world no more. Look at that heifer crying. Woo! Oh. Yeah, that heifer got dragged out. This is good. But MAGA wins. Tennessee's 7th congressional district special election results. You know, that heifer got landslided out. And this comes right after Trump endorsed candidate Matt Van Epps and has won the special district election in Tennessee's 7th congressional district. +1 for Republicans in Congress. He defeated an AOC style candidate whose political career is now as good as dirt. Congrats, Van Epps. Oh boy, this is a huge win, they say, man. Yeah, buddy. Now we seen this a couple hours ago. I couldn't wait to report on this because all I remember is this heifer right here getting dragged out. They dragged that heifer out. That's like my favorite video right there we just watched. You know. But this is the AOC of Tennessee. They say this heifer here was the AOC of Tennessee. You know, and we know about Tennessee. Come on now. So we're not even gonna make that argument, you know. Just like how y'all was talking about the blue states and, you know, it's all because of Trump and his first couple of months of his second term. People don't like Trump and this administration. Oh, that's why they elected the mayor down there in New York City and down there. I mean, enough is enough, man. We're talking about places that are blue of the blue and far gone, you know, and they running everybody out of there, you know. And hell, we know who on the ballot too. Y'all got illegals down there, everybody voting, the dog voting, the ghost is voting, everybody voting. Hell, you know, no voter ID, nothing. I tell you. But this is the AOC of Tennessee, y'all. They walked out again. Look. Look, they walked that heifer out again. Look. They keep walking this heifer out. Ooh, that's some electrolyte right there. Some electrolyte. Y'all, come on, get that heifer. Come on, get that heifer. Come on, walk that heifer out. Come on. All right, come on. I want to see the good part. Where they drag out. This is good. Yeah, they dragged that heifer out, man. You know. Oh, heifer. You know, you just can't make it up, man. The AOC of Tennessee, man. You socialist, communist, you know. I tell you, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Why did unable to stomach the Tennessee special election results? Sizable Democrat influencer Olivia Duane suffered an asthma attack. So this liberal suffered an asthma attack because of the this election results in Tennessee. Oh hell. Well, ma'am, sir, I mean, is it she is sir or ma'am? Y'all know that it's all Olivia. You know, sometimes you know, looks can be deceiving. Y'all know they use all kind of pronouns. I don't know which one is which. You know, they have no common sense. Everybody woke. You know, but ma'am, sir, we want to just wish you the best. We hope you can breathe now. We don't wish harm on anybody. We don't care if you're liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican. You know. But I know she must be a big influencer because this post got a lot of hits. Not too many hits, but the AF post posted it. So maybe this is a well-known influencer. Y'all know this person, Olivia, Juliana? Let me know. You know, but this big heifer suffered a asthma attack after this election. You know, I tell you. Because the AOC of Tennessee was walked out in a landslide. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. The AOC of Tennessee is her nickname. I just found that out not long ago that she was an AOC of Tennessee. You just can't make it up. You know, and they ought to take that original heifer to the bar. Drop AOC off at the bar. You know. Now they say she's sleeping around with Zoran Mandami. Oh boy, we allegedly, that's what they say. They make jokes about it. Hey, usually when people start making jokes and conspiracy theories, they come to be true. I don't know. They say she riding around and with Zoran Mandami and got her drawers off. Yeah, down there in New York City. Good luck, New York. Yeah, we see the New York done gone straight to hell. Yeah, let it burn. I tell you. But y'all weigh in with your thoughts. Again, just want to come here, crack a couple jokes, have a little fun. If you can't have a little fun through all this politics and the dirty world and corruption that we live in, hey man, I don't know what to tell you. But big wins, you know. And hey, we're gonna continue to bring you the best updates, keep you informed. You know, we are rooting for America, the America First agenda, the common sense agenda. You know, the America First agenda, you know, and we are rooting for President Trump and bring you some of the best updates on this show and keeping it real 24/7, 7 days a week. So if you're new here, join the family, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and y'all have happy holidays, safe travels, stay warm. I know it's getting cold out there, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, you guys.